Hi everyone, this is Marek speaking. What we can see here is my next model. I introduced it a little bit a while ago, and here we can see the first version of it printed, the one in the back, this one. So it's supposed to dump the forces and vibrations working on the Y and Z axis, where this guy little sitting on the extruder is supposed to dump most of the forces or many of the forces working on the X axis. So I have a new version or a different version of it. I want to print it too, which is supposed to dump the vibrations from the extruder and the Z axis. So we'll see how it compares to this one. Again, this one is dumping the forces on the X axis. So we'll see how it goes. And you can see how I utilized my previous dumper, which didn't print that well. It was a different kind of one, but I thought that maybe I can use it on the heat pipe. So now I'm printing the next one, which will sit next to it. It will replace the TPU version. And for the time being, I use the previous version, the final V1 version of the extruder dumper, just sitting on the back. So we'll see how it goes. This model, the one for the X-gantry, it broke at the very end, but not because of the weak supports. The supports are very weak because the speed or the accelerations are very high. It's 1750. So it broke not because of the weak supports or the print head getting stuck, anything like that. The filament unrolled on its own so much that it got stuck here. So that made it to print without the filament. But now I printed the top, only the top as the second phase, and put it together. So we can see the top is not perfect because of the zero layer, minimum layer time, but that's okay. I don't need it to be perfect. So we are printing one more of these, and then I will print some bed dampers. I have a new version of the bed dampers, so we'll see how it goes. I resigned from the dampers based on spikes because they were very hard to print. The pins were very thin, so they were very hard to print essentially. And what I can show you also is a model that is waiting for the next elements. So this is, I have a new version of it which is slimmer, but you can see the idea behind it. So we have 3 mounts for the fans. I broke one of the mounts, and the mount for the 50-15 fan, or in other words the radial fan, is not of my design. It is someone else. I will design my own version of the mount, but for the time being I used a different project. So the purpose of this is to actually move all the fans away from the print head and mount it on the V-slot. So we'll see how it goes. I have the pipe models ready to be printed. Let me take it away. I don't want it to ruin the print. So we'll see. But I'm kind of excited